The KwaZulu Natal Transport Department says it already has plans in motion that will assist in improving the conditions of rural roads. Today, the department, MEC Siboniso Duma, conducted an inspection of the construction of the R34, linking Richards Bay Port to Mpumalanga Province in honour of Transport Month. Close to R1 billion has been invested to rehabilitate this road, which the department says is crucial for the growth of the economy of the country. The department is of the view that driving rural development can greatly improve the country's economy. Newzroom Afrika's Phila Mthembu has more.
So earlier on, we were in conversation with KZN Transport MEC Siboniso Duma, who had taken us through some of, their plans and also what is it that they are doing as the department to improve road safety. And now this is through improving road infrastructure. We had visited the R34, where we saw some construction work going on. We do understand that it started early on in the year and it is expected to take about 36 months to complete. I'm going to bring in from the KZN Transport Department the spokesperson, Ntlesibia, to firstly speak to us about what we had seen today, especially when it comes to, such construction work assisting towards rural development. Talk to us about that. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Very historic. The R34, as Mrs. Monsotuma pointed out, linking Richards Bay to Mpumalanga, the Free State and other neighboring countries, a very critical corridor in terms of import and export. So the more than 1 billion invested in that construction will change the face of this district, King Tejayo district, over the next 40 to 50 years. What the MEC has also emphasized is that the transport engineering during this term of office must seek to ensure that rural-based communities are not isolated from socio-economic centers. So that is why we are also here. As you can see, there's construction here. We want people in deep rural areas to have access to socio-economic centers, to be able to have access to healthcare facilities, the kids to go to school, because the acquisition of skills and knowledge is what is needed in order to ensure that this country is able to leapfrog stages of socio-economic development.
And we are mentioning, the improvement of rural roads. We spoke about the economy and the belief that people living in rural areas should not be left behind. And I am wondering now the significance of boosting the province's economy. How does it really go hand in hand with ensuring that road infrastructure is actually in a good state?
The Department of Transport must become a catalyst for the growth of all sectors of the economy. That's the message that MEC Siboniso Duma delivered when he assumed the responsibilities. That is why when we go to deep rural areas across all corners of the province, we are looking at the movement of goods from deep rural areas like subsistence farmers that are involved in farming. They must be assisted. Farmers, the commercial as well as emerging farmers, they must be assisted to move their agricultural products to the Dubai trade port, to the international markets. We need to see all these products that are produced in deep rural areas like timber that is exported, so that we begin to earn foreign exchange. And we want to see local municipalities also earning revenue, because we are fast-tracking the entry of investment into different corners of the province of KwaZulu Natal. So any investment that must go into different corners of the province of KwaZulu Natal can only be possible if we've got a decent road infrastructure. 34,000 of road networks that are being maintained, repaired. That is what we are doing as we move forward.
And of course, before I let you go, Ndabe, there is an issue about, the flow of traffic when it comes to the R34, which is still under construction. And the MEC did say that for quite some time, the stop-and-go arrangement is still going to continue. But there are also concerns about trucks which are utilizing that particular road and how they actually contribute to this congestion and also to the damage to road infrastructure. Do you have any plans in terms of addressing that issue in particular?
A very good question. The Transport Engineering Department in the department is involved in terms of looking at the possibility of diverting trucks, especially the trucks that are carrying coal, because they are damaging that road which is being repaired and rehabilitated. So that's work that is underway. Number two, the overall waiting times. He has said to the team that is working flat out there, it has to be reduced from more than 15 minutes to less than 15 minutes. People must not wait for more than an hour for their turn to go through the R34 between Nkwalini and Eshowe. He has also given the team a responsibility to ensure that by December we no longer have waiting times. I mean, we no longer have the stop and goes in that stretch of road. The other campaign, hashtag Nenzani la Ezweni. It is a campaign that MEC Siboniso Duma has unveiled, where we're focusing on foreign drivers, foreign drivers, especially those that do not have documents. He has said they must be arrested. We don't want to see road accidents as a result of truck drivers that do not have PRDP, that are in the country illegally. He has said we need to preserve all the jobs that we have in the transport sector. Local economies must be employed. This is the message that he delivered today.
All right, thank you so much for your time. That was KZN Transport Department spokesperson Dabezinhle Sibiya, and really, saying that a part of the plans is to ensure that the stop and go arrangement is probably going to be a thing of the past come December time, and saying that they're actually working towards reducing congestion in that particular stretch of the road, but really touching on some of their plans as well. As you'd recall that the October month is actually the month of transport. It is Transport Month, saying that they're doing all they can in terms of ensuring road safety, and that is through improving road infrastructure. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Phila Mthembu in Mpangeni.